so many visas out here, so we're going to cover all the visas out here, how to get one, how to keep one, and how to extend one here in Thailand. Hi guys, so I'm in a Bolt taxi and I'm headed to go interview the owner of the visa agency. The other day you saw a video over here that showed that I had a visa extension emergency. So I called this agency and they were amazing. So I asked the owner if they would be interested in doing a sit down and talk everything about visa. Let's go.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
This is the owner.
Yeah.
And Sam.
Hello.
And so we're going to go ahead and address everything passports today, from keeping it, getting it, and to extending your passports here in Thailand. There's like how many different types of visas?
We got many different kind of visas. Basically, it's we got a tourist visa, we got retirement visa, then we got under 50 visa, we got student visa, we got marriage visa, we got Thai baby visa. It's like so many categories we have. So it's like hard to explain each of them on camera. It's like so many varieties we have right now.
So why don't we do this for the sake of time? Take the top 3 visas that people are interested on my channel. We'll talk about each one of them, which will be the tourist visa, the retirement visa, and also the business visa. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Those are the 3 most popular, guys. We're going to talk specifically about each one of them. What is the time frames and what is the criteria for a tourist visa?
Once you enter the country, you have a tourist visa that you get for like 30 days, and if you decided to stay here, then what you can do is you have to contact NA service that's owned, and then she's gonna convert the visa. Then she's gonna make that tourist to a non-B visa, and then you get another 30 days extension.
We get change the visa to get another 90 days.
Oh,
get
90
3 months.
days.
Yeah.
Okay.
After 3 months, we get a long-term 1-year visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rules here in Thailand changes frequently.
Yes.
And when I came, I got 45 days.
Now finish because from the 31st of March, finish, no more.
So no more, guys. So now it's back
Only
to
30 days, yes.
Okay. So after those 30 days, you have a couple of options. You mentioned converting that to a B visa, I believe you mentioned. The other one is what we call making a border run visa. Reset.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So outside of that, so just coming here, guys, it's 30 days. If you want to stay here more than 30 days, you can contact and her services. She will fix you up like that. Yes. So we'll get you an extension on that. The other thing is the border run visa extension, which in my case, I want to go to Cambodia. There are a lot of great things about Angkor Wat. So here has a service where it's 5,000 plus baht, and she makes all the arrangements for it. Doesn't include flight or just the arrangements?
Not flight, we minibus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll take a bus or you can fly there. I think I checked on tickets. Guys, it's under $100 to fly to Cambodia. And so, so those are the options. So let's talk about the most popular one, the retirement visa, which is the one that I'm on right now, thanks to your services. By the way, it was an amazing experience that I had with here at NA Agency. So when I arrived here, she determined that, oh my gosh, my visa expired on that day. And so she ran her team around where they VIP'd me and limoed me from the bank and also to the immigration department. And between that, behind the scenes, guys, she had her team on mopeds running around while I was comfortably at the bank, getting additional paperwork. It was incredible experience. The only thing that was missing was the beverage service. So you might want to include that next in your services, maybe some hors d'oeuvres in the car. Outside of that, guys, I felt like a VIP. The cost of the services were inexpensive compared to the time and the effort going through the immigration, which is a nightmare, guys. You saw the pictures earlier. It's a long line. At the bank, you got to figure out how to get the money in the bank. So let's go ahead and transition to the cost of a retirement visa. What are the criteria that you need in order to get a retirement visa? We want to talk about the age, the amount of money that you need in a bank, and so on in the process.
YouTube, and there's been seen that you need to have at least 800,000 baht in an account to have a retirement visa, which is exactly not true, because when you come in, especially when you contact home, it's like she's going to charge 35,000 baht for a retirement visa, but you have to be above 51 years old to
So
get a
the
retirement
age,
visa.
okay, so the age, guys,
Complete
is
50,
50
yeah.
complete or 51 years old to qualify for a retirement visa.
Exactly, yeah.
And as far as the money in the bank that you need to prove in order to get that, what is that?
That is all depending on her, because
Okay.
she's the one who's taking care of the customer very good. You don't have to do nothing. You just have to pay her 35,000 baht, and she's gonna do everything for the retirement visa what is required. So it's like all hassle free. All the problems she's gonna take care. You just have to relax. That's what she's from here. That is NA service.
See, I love that, guys. So she's been doing this now for 17 years, right?
I guess it's
Plus.
been 22 years now.
Okay, so 22 years. She knows everyone. She is well connected. And so getting these processes, making the deposits, doing all that is done. You don't need to spend any dollars outside of her fee, guys. So you don't have to prove all these other things and have this and paperwork and do a trail of financials. It is a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
It is super simple, and it's so worth it if you're interested in something that is easy and effortless, guys. So what are some of the other criteria? So for me, I got the retirement visa. Everything was taken care of. I got extended for how long? From going from a tourist visa to a retirement, how long do I get?
30 days come from the airport. I will convert the visa to non-immigrant. Oh, you have 3 months, and after that I will apply for 12-month visa. It's retirement. First year you will get 15-month visa, and after that you keep renew every year.
Okay, so guys, the retirement visa is extended for 15 or 16 months. It's kind of
15
like
months first year. 15 when
months.
renew, you will have only 1 year, 12-month
good.
visa.
Got it. And so at the end of that process, what do I have to do in
Have
16
to make
months?
90-day report.
Okay.
Every 90 days you have to report where are you living.
Okay, so you have to report every 90 days, and I'm assuming the reason for that is so you can let the immigration department and authorities know that you're still here in Thailand, you're still at a verifiable address. Is that right?
Yeah, that's really important to get 90 days, because it's basically they'll ask you what is your current address, what you're living at. So you need to go after every 90 days. You need to report the immigration, and you have to tell them that you're still living on the same address. So in that way also, if you want a hassle free, you just come to NA service, just leave your passport and just go, and she's gonna call you, come and pick it up. It's done. It's so easy at NA service.
Right, I love that. Hassle-free, guys. VIP, hassle-free should be in the name of your business.
Exactly.
Because that's
Good
what I
thinking.
got here at that service.
One more important thing I want you to explain about the re-entry permit after have 1 year visa, because
You decide to leave a country, or you decide to make some holiday or somewhere, so you must get re-entry from immigration before you leave the country, because if you not do that, your visa get expired.
Terminated
Yeah,
or expired?
terminated.
Wow.
Exactly. Yeah. So that is really
So
important.
you will not be able to enter no
Exactly.
matter what. So guys, this is why it's so important that you utilize an agency, because they know all the ins and outs. Don't be that person where you're trying to come back into the country or leave the country and run into these hassles. Am I right?
Exactly,
So
yeah.
you want this to be seamless because they don't mess around in Thailand. I mean, they just simply are cut by the book and they follow by the book. So again, this type of service is very valuable to help hassle-free VIP.
Exactly.
So at the end of my 15, is there another fee associated with extending it for retirement visa past my 15 months?
17.
Yeah, if you once you got everything done by giving her 35,000 when she opened a bank account for you, and before what she said that you first time you'll get it for like 15 months, and after that you get for 12 months. Every year you need to renew. It's like 17,000 baht a year.
Okay, so 17,000 baht a year, guys, is just under. When you carry out these numbers and you multiply them and you divide them by 30, it's pennies on the dollar or dollars on the day. It's super simple, super easy here. So let's go ahead, just to summarize, a retirement basically allows you to live here in Thailand for 15 months at a time with renewals every 90 days to report where you are.
Yeah.
And then you pay either a fee to here just to wait in line, and then at the end of your term you're going to pay another $400 to $500 roughly US to extend it another 15 and another and so on. And so outside of that, is there anything else?
Yeah, the very important visas are what she's basically specialized for. Is an elite visa. So
Okay.
yeah. So that visa, you want to tell them?
Yeah, for elite visa.
Yeah, elite.
Yeah, the elite visa, you just pay the money and get the visa. We start the price from 5 years, pay 600,000 baht, and from 1 million for 20 years.
Okay, so an elite visa is a VIP visa, is
Yes.
that right? So it just gets you what type of services where you don't hassle-free VIP. How long is it? So it's kind of like a step up from a retirement visa, right? So retirement is specific to your retirement, whereas elite, what are the benefits?
The benefit of the Thailand elite visa is you not wait long queue. When you get to the airport, you will get a fast track to VIP lane, not waiting.
Is there any other services
You
like?
you get many other privileges like you might get a nice car to pick you up
Yeah.
from the airport. You might get a limousine to pick you
Yeah.
up from the airport. You know, it all depending what class of the visa are you having on your passport. It's like you having for a 5-year visa, or you having a 20-year
20
visa, which
year.
costs nearly 1 million baht.
Yeah.
So 20-year visa, which is how much?
It's 1 million baht,
Which is $30,000.
approx. Yeah,
Okay, and how long does that go for again?
that's for 20 years.
So 20 years. So again, when you extrapolate, do that math, guys, it's cheaper to go this elite route for 20 years than hassling every couple of years to extend it out. So that's just my opinion. I'll leave it up to you to decide that. But I think the one that I'd like to talk about that a lot of guys are asking about on my channel is a business. Can I work here? Can I be a digital nomad here in Thailand? What are the visas available to me in that instance?
Yes, of course, you guys can work here, but if you are living legally here, if you have a right person to guide you, like NA service, if you come here and you say that I'm here and I've got like tourist visa on my passport and I need to work here, so what she can do is she can change that tourist visa to non-B, which is a business,
company
yeah,
setup.
with a company setup, which is very important. Again, I'm sorry I missed that. If you decided to work here, you need to set up a company over here, and you need to register that company. So under that company registration, you get a 1-year visa and you get a work permit to work over here legally.
Yes.
Any kind of business over here, and then you issue the work permit, and on that work permit again,
Have to take care
that
of
is
tax.
really important. That you have to take care of the tax. So
Yeah.
on one work permit, you need to pay like four
Thai staff.
social security tax for Thai staff. That is really important.
Yeah.
Because if you're not doing that, you might get problem in renewing your visa another year. So
I see. So again, so many criteria. There's
Exactly.
so many things that you have to file and know about for visas. And again, with a service like NA Services, they've got you. They've got you covered with everything that you could ever imagine. You don't want to be that person stuck, or that person having to pay additional fines, or just being terminated out of the country. This is an amazing country, and certainly I do not want to be at risk of never coming back to this country. So going to the services, the NA services, makes a lot of sense. So I think those are the 3 most important criteria in visa can offer here in Thailand. I know there's like 5 or 10 others. If you guys have any questions about any type of other options, like other things that you do here, run down a quick list.
We do a spouse visa, we do a Thai baby visa, we do Thai wife visa. It's if I just count on my fingers, I can't even count on my fingers.
Right, so there's a lot
so
of
many,
them, right?
a lot, yeah.
So you'll summarize, we talk about a tourist visa, what you get 30 days, correct?
Exactly.
Then you can extend that. And then the various different types of extension, guys, are retirement visa and a business visa. These are the most popular. Anything outside of that, go ahead and reach out to these guys for additional questions on costs, on things that you can actually do in Thailand. So thank you so much. Thank you again. Thank you, Assam.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your time.
Why you keep